Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu dieser neuen Folge von Annas Quest hier auf diesem Kanal. Das letzte Mal haben wir die Hochzeit aufhalten können und sind in die Vergangenheit gereist und spielen nun Winnie, die, wie wir wissen, in Zukunft sehr böse Sachen anstellen wird. Aber wir wollen herausfinden, warum sie so böse geworden ist. Ich bin mir sicher, es sind keine schönen Sachen in ihrer Kindheit passiert. Also bleibt gerne dran, wenn ihr es herausfinden wollt.
Hans? Hello?
Winnie! Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you come in, but I'm glad you're finally here.
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for your dang door code, what's got you all excited, huh?
You'll never believe what I found. Oh, I barely believe it myself. Last night, by the orphanage, I heard two travelers talking about something. They said it was the scientific discovery of the century.
Well, what was it?
Winnie, they found it. They found just what we've been looking for. It's called telekinesis.
I'm not following. What's telekinesis?
Telekinesis, yes. Well, I wasn't so sure myself, but it went on to describe how this man could move things just by thinking about it.
So, he was actually a witch then?
No, Winnie, that's the thing. He was just a regular farmer. And that's not all. He could read people's thoughts and feelings, their memories. The townsfolk accused him of being a witch, what with the fear of witchcraft spreading and all. But apparently, he knew nothing about witchcraft. He just sensed his abilities.
Okay, that's nice for him, but I still don't see why you're all excited.
Right, yes. Well, I did some research after hearing this. And it's just like I thought. All the things that were said about this man's abilities. It's just like the third eye chakra spells.
Third eye? Isn't that the subject we had a few weeks ago in class?
Exactly. Don't you see? It's what we've been looking for. It's a connection between science and witchcraft, Winnie.
You mean, this would show Mother once and for all that science is important?
Exactly. Just think of the possibilities, too. The discoveries we could make with this.
Hold on. If this is what the third eye thing can do, then my test, I could pass it easily.
Well, sure. But not just that. If we can learn more about what telekinesis is, then we can help people understand magic through science. People won't have to be afraid of us anymore.
This is it. This could be what finally helps me beat Yannicka once and for all.
Oh, but Winnie, I think perhaps we should concentrate on...
Right. What do we do now? Can we get it? This telekinesis?
Telekinesis.
Right, whatever. How do we get it? What do we do?
Well, maybe, but perhaps we shouldn't rush into this.
Rush? Hans, the Wanderer's test is any day now. Mother was just lecturing me about it. If I get this telekinesis, if I use it to pass this test, my weird will be perfect. Mother won't have to scold me or tell me off anymore.
Right. That is true.
And maybe finally, Mother will stop comparing me. I'll never have to be told I'm not as good as precious little Yannicka ever again.
Yeah, you're right, Winnie. Let's do it. Let's help you pass that test.
So, details. How are we going to do this?
Was weißt du über die Zaubersprüche des dritten Auges?
Do you remember anything about the third eye spells? I might not have been paying too much attention in class.
Yes, I looked over my notes last night. We were never taught any direct awakening spells, but there's one incantation Mrs. Vogt recited from her spell book that kind of fits.
Okay, great. What is it?
It's an incantation to summon the goddess Minerva for extrasensory insight and knowledge. You imbue magic beads with the spell, then place them on your head to help open your third eye. But Winnie, you know that Mrs. Vogt's spellbook is strictly off limits to us.
And you know it wouldn't be the first time I've borrowed it either. All right, So first we need a plan for swiping the spellbook again. What else?
Oh, well, from what I remember, the beads are okay. I have some left over from class. But we also need 3 candles. One of white, one of purple, and one of blue.
That could be tricky. I don't think there's any left in the school.
We could make them, though.
We can? All right, great. Swipe spellbook, make candles. Easy. Let's get cracking then.
Also, ich finde es ziemlich cool, dass es hier Hans gibt und dass der so ein Nerd ist, der viele Sachen baut und diesen Apparat auch baut, den Winnie später hat. Natürlich ist die Geschichte nicht so gut ausgegangen. Für beide nicht. Wo ist dieser Telekinetische-Typ? Los, suchen wir ihn.
Where's this telekinesis guy gone? Let's go find him. Surely he could just tell me how to pass my test if he wants to help people, right?
Actually, that was kind of my first thought, too. That's why I'm fixing this machine. The idea is that it reads patterns of energy moving in the brain when you wear it. So if we observe this man's brain patterns, then perhaps we could even replicate them.
Yes, that sounds great. Let's do it.
But I'm not so sure. It might take time, Winnie. This machine needs a lot of work. And the man, he went into hiding.
What? Why?
To avoid punishment. These townspeople, they're really serious about putting an end to witchcraft.
Ugh, darn people. Always getting so worked up about stuff they don't know anything about.
Yes, well, that's why they get worked up, Winnie. We just have to be patient. Find ways to help them understand, you know?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say.
Mutter, was brauchen wir, die Kerze zu machen?
What do we need for candle making then?
Well, I know it's possible. I just don't know how. Yannika's the one who told me about it. Maybe you can ask her.
Oh. Right, of course she did. Ugh.
But I do know how to make dyes. So if we can make candles, I can help color them. As long as it's the right color, it can be flowers, plants, stuff like that. I have a book on biology around here that might help you.
And we need white, purple, and blue.
Keep your eyes open, and if you see anything, bring it to me and I'll take care of the dye.
Mutter hat gesagt, du sollst sie wegen deiner Prüfung aufsuchen.
By the way, Mother said you have to go see her about your test.
Oh, right. I still need to pass the smoke appearance module.
Smoke appearance? Oh, is that for your elective?
Yeah, methods of appearing. The only reason I chose it is because I thought I could fake it with solidified carbon dioxide. Turns out, not so easy to move around or use on my own.
Solid carbon... what?
Solidified carbon dioxide. It's that smoky stuff behind me there. It's kind of like ice, but dry and much colder. So cold it burns you if you touch it. I figured that out the hard way.
But how's that meant to help you with your smoke appearance?
Well, that fog coming off of it, that's sublimation. The ice turning from a solid into a gas. But if you drop the ice into water, then that happens a lot faster and makes a lot more fog.
Ah, I see. And then you'd use that to disguise your appearance. Clever. Maybe not just disguising an appearance, but also a disappearance as well.
Winnie, what are you planning now?
Hans, we'll use this to steal the spellbook. It's perfect. If there's as much fog as you say, it should be easy to grab it while Mother is distracted.
Sure, but like I said, it's too cold to carry, and we don't have any gloves. And besides, I can't really drop it in water without Mrs. Vogt noticing.
Right. Don't worry about all that. I'll find a way I can help while you're doing the test. Leave it to me. I'll figure it out.
Ich gehe mal los und besorg uns Zeug.
Right. This incantation isn't, incantating itself. I'm off to get us stuff.
Okay then, Winnie. I'll be here if you need me.
Hier gibt's wieder den Babydrachen. Ich freue mich, dass ich ihn wieder sehe. Hier hast du Kohle. Da freuen sich doch alle drüber über
Oh,
Kohle.
excuse you. All right. Time to get rid of that fiery breath before you get a bellyache.
Winnie, don't take him away for too long. You know the red dragon gets agitated when the baby's away from her.
I know. Jeez, you sound like Mother.
Hey, sorry. Just careful with the little guy, okay?
Bücher?
Let's see. Hans' books are pretty complex. Usually I can find a good one, though. There's Euclidean works in space and number theory. Charles Babbage and the Turing equivalent.
Yeah.
Oh, this must be the biology book Hans mentioned. Biology for beginners.
Apparat?
Who knows what Hans is doing with this experiment here? Best not to touch.
Hier die Maschine.
Hans is working on it, and I don't think he needs my help just yet.
Ich denke, sie wurde erst richtig böse, als Hans dann gestorben ist.
Ouch! Yikes, that's flipping cold.
Klar, ist ja auch Eis. Dann werde ich jetzt meine Schwester danach fragen, die anscheinend alles genau weiß.
Hey, Jannika.
Hi, Winnie. What can I help you with?
Also ich habe gehört, dass du weißt, wie man Kerzen macht.
So, I heard you know how to make candles.
Oh, yes. I wrote an essay for Mother on it last semester.
Of course you did. Do you think you could tell me how to make them, maybe?
What was that, Winnie?
Can you tell me how to make some dumb candles? Or not, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, sure thing. I'd be happy to. Well, really, all you need is some wax, either paraffin or beeswax or something like that.
Hold on. Aren't the crayons from school made from paraffin? I kind of fed them to the baby dragon. I don't know. He seemed to like them.
Aw, how cute. Well, if you do happen to find some wax, then you just mold the wax around a wick and you're done. Wicks can be anything. A piece of string or rope or something like that. Then you can just dip them into various dyes to change the candle's color if you want to.
Uh-huh. Wax, wick, dyes. Easy. Thanks. Thanks for nothing.
Anytime, Winnie. I'm glad I could help.
Never mind. I'm leaving.
Oh, okay, Winnie. See you later then.
Ja, ja, so sind Geschwister. Hier komme ich auch nicht rein. Kann der eigentlich die Bienen abfackeln? Weil dann würde ich Wachs bekommen.
I can't reach that from where I am right now. I can't reach that from where I...
Ja, aber der Drache doch.
I can't...
Kann der nicht fliegen? Aber das Buch kann ich
According to Hans,
lesen.
I should be able to make colored dyes from plants and stuff. Oh, the blue cornflower. I'm sure I've seen this somewhere. It's perfect. It says, the cornflower is oft worn by young men in love, as symbol of their affections. Where did I see it? Aha! There's also a bit here about bees. This could be helpful. Apparently, bees' aggression is the result of pheromones excreted to communicate alarm to other bees. It goes on to say that blowing smoke onto them will inhibit this smell, reducing their hostility.
Ja, kann ich nicht irgendwie hochgehen zum Fenster und dann einfach Rauch hin, also mit Rauch sie beruhigen.
I'm not sure what good that would do. I'm not sure what good that would do.
Ja, ich kann sie auch nicht abfackeln, oder?
I'm not sure what good that would do. I don't want to get stung. I'm not putting my hand any closer when they're crazy like that. Darn bees, trying to move into our treehouse. You're not welcome here.
Ja, deswegen versuche ich die ja mit diesen
I'm not sure what good that would do. I'm not putting...
Blasebalg, ja, kann ich mit dem nichts machen. Oder soll ich die Kreide reinmachen?
That doesn't need any chalk.
Soll ich...
That doesn't need any chalk. That doesn't need any chalk.
Kann ich das?
He's all ready to blow out fire, though. And burning that won't help much. He's all ready to blow out fire. According to Hans, the says the corn. Aha! Apparently, bees' aggression is. It goes on to say that blowing smoke onto them will inhibit this smell, reducing their hostility. That doesn't need any chalk. I'm not putting. No. Bellows are used for, air? I don't know. Not on this anyway. No. 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 Bellows are...
Warum funktioniert das nicht? Das ist doch echt doof. Ich kann halt dem die Blume stehlen, aber sonst?
Hey, Jacob.
What now, Winnie?
Ich glaube, ich weiß, warum du die Blume wirklich
I think
trägst.
I know the real reason you have that flower on. Something about, a symbol of affection?
What? I mean, no. No?
I wonder who you might be showing affection to then.
Winnie! Shh!
Well, tell you what, give me some of those flowers and I'll keep as quiet as you want.
But I've tried everything else. This is the last thing I have to show my love.
Yuck. Well, what else did you try then?
Everything. I've passed on so many messages to her in class. But alas, my poetry has fallen on deaf ears. My words yet to be consumed. My love as yet unrequited.
All right, enough. That does seem odd, though. Jannika isn't the type to just ignore someone completely.
Ich vergiss
forget
das. Ich gebe dir einfach einen Blasebalg.
Hey, Jacob, trade you? For your flower?
Do you even get the importance of it? No, of course you wouldn't. Otherwise, you'd know I need this. How else is she ever gonna know?
Ich habe einen Babydrachen, den gebe ich dir aber nicht und Kreide.
Hey, Jacob, trade you? For your flower?
Do you even... Otherwise, you...
Das Jojo. Aber wie komme ich denn an einen Helm? Ach Mann. Oh. Der Helm ist dieses Gerät. Was, ich habe vergessen, wie er heißt. Was hier Hans hat.
Hans is working on it, and I don't think he needs my help just yet.
Aber hier habe ich Werkzeug.
Nah, I think Hans needs them more than I do. That thing looks particularly complicated.
Oh, hier gibt's eine Urkunde.
You kidding me? That's like the treehouse treasure. It's not going anywhere. It's third eye spell making time, so no experiments today.
Eigentlich sollte ich diesem Jakob einfach mal die Bienen an den Hals.
Oh, that path leads to the lake, where Yorinda says she saw the amber orb. I'm tempted to go see if it is really there, but we'll see how Hans' incantation idea goes first.
Aber wenn ich nicht weiß, wie das geht und ich auch nicht weiterkomme, dann ist das ziemlich doof. Wenn ich halt hier probieren würde.
Now it's all filled with gas from the dry ice.
Das funktioniert. Dein Ernst? in diesem Luftbalg oder wie die heißen, ist ja normalerweise die Luft einfach so drinnen. Und alles plumpst runter.
I can't reach that from where I am now.
Dann kann ich hier das Wachs nehmen. Und dann brauche ich noch einen Docht. Oder ich schmelze.
Beeswax is mine. Time to get this to Hans for the candle making.
Dann kann ich jetzt basteln.
Hey, have a look at this, Hans. Beeswax. Yannicka said we can use this for candle making.
Oh, great. I hope you didn't hurt yourself getting it down.
Nope. I'm way too super clever for that.
Well, I only need the wax inside. Do you mind taking the husk for me? That means we just need a wick to make the candles now. Nice work, Winnie. Let's see then. That means we still need something to make the wicks out of for the candles. Something to make blue dye. Something to make purple dye. Something to make white dye. To somehow steal Mrs. Vogt's spell book. And then that should do it.
Still so much left.
Don't worry, Winnie. You're doing well. You can do it.
Ich finde es einfach traurig, was aus dieser Geschichte geworden ist. Jetzt ist alles noch so kindlich, schön. Und danach muss ein großes Unglück passieren. Weil sonst, naja, wäre sie nicht so geworden, wie sie geworden ist.
I wonder. He does keep hitting himself, and this would be hard enough to protect his head. Hey, Wilhelm.
Sup, Win?
Think I could trade you this for your yo-yo?
Get out. What do I want with some stinking beehive?
Beehive? Huh? No, this is a helmet. Don't you see? See, there's the, eye hole.
One? Hello, Winnie. I have 2 eyes. Duh.
It's better for your perception that way. Or something. And cooler, so you'll look super cool. And you'll be protected from your yo-yo.
Super cool, you say?
All I want is to borrow your yo-yo. Just for a little bit.
All right, if you say so. But you better give it straight back, yeah?
Yeah, psh, of course.
How is it? Super cool? I look cool, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. The coolest.
Yeah, sweet.
Wirklich toll.
Hey Jacob, trade you? For your flower?
Do you even get the importance of it? No, of course you wouldn't. Otherwise, you'd know I need this. How else is she?
Offensichtlich nicht. Er sieht wirklich super cool aus. Da hat Winfriede auf jeden Fall recht. Dann gebe ich dir das Jojo
Hey
für die
Hans,
Schnur.
will the string on this work for the candle wick?
That's great, Winnie. Nice work. Let's see then. That means we still need something to make blue dye, something to make purple dye, something to make white dye, to somehow steal Mrs. Vogt's spell book. And then that should do it.
All right, we're getting there now.
Ja, die weiße Farbe ist die Kreide.
I'm not sure, but would this work for a white candle?
Chalk? Yeah. Yeah, that should do nicely. Let's see then. That means we still need something to make blue dye, something to make purple dye, to somehow steal Mrs. Vogt's spell book. And then that should do it.
Getting closer. We might actually be able to do this, Hans.
We will. That's the spirit, Winnie.
Oder vielleicht kann ich mit dem das Buch tauschen. Obwohl, das wäre schon ein bisschen gemein. Aber unsere Schwester ist ja total wissbegierig und schlau und intelligent. Da wäre das doch was.
Hey Jacob, trade you? For your flower?
Do you even... Otherwise, you'd know...
Ich kann dir auch den Drachen geben.
Hey Jacob, trade you? For your flower?
Otherwise.
Er ist extrem wählerisch. Kann ich dir die Trauben
How's it
nehmen?
going, Joringel?
Huh? You never talk to me. What do you want from me?
Warte mal, ich brauche diese
Hold
Beeren.
on, I do need those berries. Hans said berries can be used for dye. It could be purple dye.
Ha! I knew it! I told you you were just tricking me!
No, you don't understand. See, me and Hans,
You can't have any! Not one!
but Joringel, you've got plenty left.
Oh, so you're gonna call me greedy now, is that it?
No, it's just, don't you think you've kind of had your fill already?
Oh, so now you're going to say I'm fat?
No. Jeez, I can't win with you.
Du teilst die Beeren also auf keinen Fall.
So, definitely no to sharing the berries then?
You can't have any! Not one!
But Joringel, you've got plenty left.
Oh, so you're gonna call me greedy now, is that it?
No, it's just, don't you think you've kind of had your fill already?
Oh, so now you're going to say I'm fat?
Dann lasse ich dich eben in Ruhe zufrieden.
I'll leave you alone then. You happy now?
Very! They're my berries. My berries.
Kann ich dich einfach
Trade
verkokeln?
you this for some berries?
No! You're just trying to trick me! I'm not falling for that.
Gegen das Buch?
Trade you this for some berries?
No! You're just trying to trick me! I'm not falling for that.
You know what? I think he's in a good place now. I'll leave him be.
Was ist hier drinnen noch?
Right. Love letter, love letter. Should be in here somewhere. It's all just rubbish. Wait, huh? Is this it? Haha, it is! What a dork. He wrote it on a napkin of all things. If Yannicka didn't know to look for it, she probably just figured it was rubbish. It says, "To my dearest buttercup, the brightest of diamonds. Roses are red, violets are blue. I like you. Do you like me too? Signed, Jacob." Wow. Never have more heartfelt words been put to paper.
Krass. Aber das soll's für diesen Part gewesen sein. Macht's gut, bleibt gesund und wir sehen uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Bye.